You don't need to spend weeks creating digital products anymore. In fact, I've made over $70,000 creating digital products with AI, and you can create these in just a day. All you need is 24 hours because AI does 80% of the work for you. But the problem is, most YouTube videos will just throw prompts at you or give you vague advice that you can't actually use. But not this one, because in this video, I'm going to show you the full process live. You're going to see how you can find your profitable idea that people will actually buy, how to use AI to build that digital product idea step by step, then tips on how to launch and drive traffic, even if you're starting with scratch with no audience. By the end of this, you're going to have the formula to create and sell your first digital product with AI in less than 24 hours. So let's start by showing you how to find your winning digital product idea. Because when you get this wrong, it's a lot like those times when you're like really excited to go somewhere and you're on your way, you've got the time to be there, you're dressed up, and then you realize you've taken the wrong turn, or the app on your phone showing you the way, the maps isn't working. And it's such a moment of frustration when you realize, God, like I wasted all of that time. And that's exactly how you're going to feel if you choose the wrong idea. And I see so many people doing it. It might feel like you're moving forward or that you're working hard, but if the idea is not right, you're never going to reach your destination, which means you're never going to get the freedom or the income or the money, the reason why you started this whole thing in the first place. So how do you choose this idea? And on top of that, know that it's actually worth creating. Well, this is where my hit test comes in, because every successful digital product I've seen in the market anywhere has had these three very specific things. Number one, it is hyper specific. Your product needs to solve very clearly one product for one specific avatar or person. So instead of something vague like healthy eating, think a meal plan for new mums with no time to cook and painfully bloated. Yes, that is super hyper specific, but it also becomes very relevant and very buyable for your audience. So the next one is intriguing. Your product needs to stand out and literally stop people in their tracks. It could be something about the name, it could be the topic, it could be the promise that it makes, but it needs to have people saying, wait, I want to know more about that. Something needs to make them feel like they almost haven't seen it before. And people talk about saturation, but really your product is just not different enough. And the last one is transformational. Your product needs to offer a really clear outcome. It cannot be fluffy, even if it's a smaller outcome. It can't just be information. People need to change, go from one point to another, bad to worse, as a result of your product. And you get bonus points if you can help people actually picture the way it's working for them. For example, if my product was a 3-step system to plan your day in under 10 minutes, even if you're juggling work, kids, and a side hustle, think about how people can picture that and how it's way more transformational than just saying a productivity tracker. Do you see the difference? And so if your product idea is hyper specific, intriguing, transformational, and passes the hit test, you've got a great idea and it's worth building. Okay, so how do you get the idea? Well, you just use this AI prompt, and I've popped it on the screen right now. It's going to help you generate hit level product ideas in just a few minutes. And it's going to overlay it with your specific story and the things that you can help people with. And so once you've narrowed it down to your favorite, you're going to soon realize that an idea on its own is just the start, right? You need to actually build the product. You need to turn this into a product that people want to buy. And this is the stage that most people go wrong, because they might waste weeks designing a product and then have no energy or motivation left to sell it. But the good news now, like I said at the start, is that things have changed and it's now very easy. It's easier than ever to create a profitable digital product. And in fact, with AI, we're about to do it in less than 24 hours. And to prove it's possible, we're going to do it together. And so right now, we're going to build one of my new product ideas, which is a daily productivity app. And it's designed specifically for members inside my community, Digital Money Moves. And this is where I teach you how you can start and grow your own digital product business. You get my training training, you get my coaching, and you get me in your corner. And so this is why I'm creating an app for you. So all right, let's jump into ChatGPT and get to work. Okay, so we're now inside ChatGPT, and I'm going to give you, of course, all of the templates for this to work. So the best thing I found is to brain dump what I want my app to look like first into ChatGPT, right? So let's do that now. Okay, so I'm going to do the brain dump. I'm going to click on the microphone. I'm just going to talk into it, and hopefully it's going to translate it in English and not Welsh like it likes to. So let's do that. Hi ChatGPT, I want to create an app for my members to help them manage their time. It's a productivity app, and it's designed to reduce the overwhelm that they feel of all the different tasks that they've got to do each day. I want you to use the Eisenhower matrix to power this app, and I want you to be able to take their inputs of all the things that they need to do each day, help them to categorize it based on the Eisenhower framework, and then give them a list, a to-do list that is properly prioritized with advice on how to be as productive as possible in that day. And I want you to help them follow the matrix in that they should be looking for opportunities to delegate, delete tasks that are not important or not urgent. I want it to be a really sleek app that I can build in like Gemini or Claude, and I want to be able to move through it intuitively. Okay, the step flow, there needs to be 4 steps essentially, then putting in their to-do list, categorizing it, and getting their response back, and then processing what they need to do for the day. Okay, thank you. Okay, so my editor probably just sped through that, but like I just did a brain dump. I just spoke into ChatGPT and I told it exactly what I wanted, right? And so after that, you're going to paste in this exact prompt. So let me copy it for you, and again I will provide this in my $1 million prompts guide below. Okay, so here's the prompt. So I just leave my brain dump here, and then I say this: you are a prompt, and I'm not going to read out the whole prompt, guys, because it's actually really long, but I basically say you're a prompt composer. You're turning my brain dump into a precise cross-platform canvas mini app. Okay, I'm also saying it's going to have a multi-step experience. I'm letting them know that this is not a chat. Like, you need to go off and make me a prompt for an app. Okay, and this is the first step. But first we're making the prompt, and then we'll run the prompt and create the app, and I'll show you how to do that. So we're gonna let ChatGPT create this. What I would say though is I played around with this obviously before the video. When it comes back with the prompt, we're going to test it, but you're going to look out for anything that you want to tweak in the prompt, and then you will come back to ChatGPT if you need to and ask it to tweak the prompt accordingly. One more thing I wanted to show you on the screen here is that you decide what model you want to have your ChatGPT in. I do have 5, and I would usually have put it on the thinking model so that it has longer time to think to really give me a thorough response. But let's just see what the auto one comes back with anyway. So it has given me quite a long prompt, and I know that for these AI digital experiences, the prompts sometimes do need to be quite long, and so ChatGPT can generate those for you quite easily. So this looks pretty good. So now let's move on to actually creating the product, and I always break them into 2 separate things: creating the prompt and creating the product. Because if you just try to go from brain dump straight into product, you don't know where the issues are, and it can be really hard to diagnose if anything doesn't look right and you want to change it. Okay, so now let's create our app for free in Gemini. So let's go on to Google Gemini. So we're inside Gemini. By the way, Nano Banana, amazing, another video coming on that. First thing we're going to do is click on tools, and we're going to click on canvas. Now it's really important because canvas is where we can build our mini apps. All right, and now we're actually going to just copy in the prompt. So let me do that. Okay, so that is the full prompt. It's really long. It's from ChatGPT. Now you've got to realize that I did do this already before this video, so I wanted to make sure it worked. So if there was any little things that I spotted, if it had a button where I didn't want to, I simply went back to ChatGPT and asked it to upgrade, like change the prompt. That's all. I didn't do any of my own prompting. So let's submit it, and it will take Gemini a moment to build this. So let's wait. Okay, so my app is built in Gemini. So we're going to test it first. Okay, so now we're going to put some random prompts in. So we can say something like walk the dog, and we're going to like put stuff that is really important and stuff that isn't important as well, right? So, and the idea is that you just keep going. You just keep adding tasks, all of the tasks that you feel like you've got to do for the day. And like now I like can't even think of any. Record YouTube video, do taxes. Like, no one told you about the taxes. Make AI course. Okay, so I've just added a bunch of random tasks into my thing. And so now in the next step, it's literally telling me classify each task using the drop downs or quick toggles. Use urgent when it must happen today, or there is a consequence. Use important when it meaningfully moves a goal. Now, if I was being nitpicky, I would actually go back to chat and ask it to format these better. Like, this is meant to be bold, but I don't like the way it looks. But for now, let's just see if it works. So for urgency, I do have to walk the dog, so I can either input it there, or I can use these toggles on the side. So I can be like, is it urgent? Yes. Is it important? No. Yes. No. And do you see, like, it's doing it for me? Okay, so this is quite good. I probably would adjust it so that on top of here, like, I know which one is which, but you know, it's fine. So now there's a little key here. I can also mark all urgent, mark all important, and clear selection. So I think that is really user friendly. I think other than fixing this formatting here and maybe adding a quick key here, so I know, like, okay, this one is urgency and this one is important, it's pretty good. All right, and you can change that easily in chat. So now it's come back to me with my daily plan, and I love this. Look, it's telling me, like, you need to schedule your YouTube video because I must have said it wasn't important, and then, like, you need to delegate all of these other 5 things because they're not urgent. Okay, and so straight away I've got a plan for my day straight away, and it even tells me, like, this is how much you should suggested time you should schedule, and you need to think about, like, how can you hand over these tasks, and I could start over and go again. So, like, that is like a super basic app. Think about how much better of an experience that is than just creating a worksheet by yourself in Canva. Not only is this quicker, but it's way more interactive for your audience to use. And if you want to spend a little bit more time, you can clean up any tiny little formatting or any things that you want to be different, and so it's perfect. But I'm happy with that so far. I'm very much a believer of minimum viable product first, get feedback, get testimonials, and then edit, right? So we don't stop there though, because this on its own probably isn't going to be worth enough. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is we want to try to add value boosting add-ons, and this will turn our product into one standalone product into a bundle. Now we will go back to our chat here, and I would say, okay, now that I've created my product, I would give it a prompt like this. And the prompt is, your role is a product strategist and conversion focused template architect. All right, you've got proven experience in creating irresistible digital product for specific audiences. And then I'm saying, based on the mini app that we just created in this chat, suggest some simple non-interactive add-ons. Now the reason I've said non-interactive is because I think you probably only need one interactive product, but if you wanted to make this high ticket, if you wanted to charge more for it, you could add more interactivity, right? And then I'm saying list 12 supporting items. So I've also said that they must be easy to create in AI. So let's see what it comes back with. We want to be able to create a couple of additional elements quickly that are going to level up the value of this product. So let's see what it comes back with. Okay, it's back and it's created a whole load of products in a great table, right? And so this is why you need these prompts in your life. Don't miss out on them below. So not only is it telling you what it's called, the format, why it helps, but it's also giving you a one-liner so that you can create these products in AI. And it's even giving you like what the build time is, right? So for me, I'm liking the daily reset checklist. I'm liking the quick delete checklist. I'm a checklist girl, you probably know. And I'm liking the task clarity prompts, right? So here's the next step. We're going to go into Claude, and then we are going to go to new chat, and then we're going to make sure that you have got your connectors on. So the first thing you're going to do is go into your settings. You're going to go into connectors, and you're going to make sure that you're connected to your apps. Now the one that we really want here is Canva. We could also have Notion as well, and so you'll see here's Canva, and I've connected them both, right? So when I go to a new chat and I go back to ChatGPT's ideas, daily priority planner, that sounds great. I'm going to take this one liner from chat. I'm going to say, please create a 1-page Canva checklist with to do now, So Because this chat has a lot of context, I'm actually going to ask it for a more detailed prompt. So let's do that together. Hi chat, I really like the daily priority planner. I don't think the one line prompt though has enough context. Can you please create a prompt that I can use with Claude to create this in Canva using the Canva connector? Okay, so now ChatGPT has given me a much more detailed prompt. That's better. So we're going to use this in Claude, and then we're going to add the connectors, Canva. And so let's see if it creates it in Canva first. Sometimes you need to ask it twice to create it in Canva. Oh, it is. It's designing it in Canva. Yes. Sometimes it will just give you the instructions. So now I have to allow. I'm going to click always allow, and I'm going to be back once it generates. Okay, guys, so I tried this in Claude yesterday and it was working. Today, it isn't working, okay? And rather than be a shady YouTuber and just re-record everything, I want to show you the reality, right? You can create a digital product in 24 hours. Sometimes things go wrong, so we pivot. So instead of using Claude to create these, which was working, I instead took my prompt that ChatGPT had given me. This is another reason why I like to do them separately, so at least I have a prompt that I can create with something else. I then went into Canva, and I had to check that it worked before I told you guys. I then went into Canva, right? So if you're on the home page, you need to go to Canva AI. You then need to paste in your prompt just straight from ChatGPT and make sure this design for me is clicked. Once you click go, Canva is going to create it for you. Like, let's let it create it again, and then and so this is what Canva has come back to us with. Look, it has created the sheet for us, okay? It's created the worksheet for us. Then all I need to do is click on use Canva editor, and it's literally done. Like, if I wanted to change this image, I could do a different pattern if I wanted. I could just click on this, click on edit, and then I could just click the top part here, and I could put another pattern in there if I wanted to. And so that is how easy it can be to create a worksheet. Now all I need to click share, download, and I've got another worksheet. And you can repeat this process. That took me literally like 5 minutes. So let's do one more together. So again, I can show you how easy this is. So let's do another one from these ideas. I'm thinking, okay, so let's do one more. I've said, can it give me a prompt for the reset checklist? And chat's got us. It's going to create that prompt, and it's creating it based on Claude, but it still is going to work in Canva. So let's now, okay, so here we go. We've got the prompt. We're going to go back to Canva AI. We're going to go back to our home page. We're going to click Canva AI. We're going to paste it in. We're going to make sure this design for me button is on, and we're going to let Canva do its thing again. Let's see. Okay, the checklist is done. Let's open it, and that looks really good, actually. We go into Canva editor, and wow, like, I love the moving video here. This is really good, and it's given us a really simple checklist. And so there we have created an interactive product. We've created 2 worksheets. You can create more if you want, and then you bundle them together into a super valuable digital product. But listen, having the right product is just one piece of the puzzle. You also need to master the art of marketing and promoting it. And so you're going to want to watch the video on your screen right here, which shows you exactly how to do it, and I'll see you there.